Lately, I've been making some changes to this space, and the very first thing that I decided to do was install some smart lighting, all these lights back here. And today I just wanted to talk to you a bit about how lights like this can be useful for filmmakers, photographers, YouTubers, and just creators in general. The lights I'm using here are from a company called Lifx. Basically, a few weeks ago, I reached out to them saying that I was working on this video, and they agreed to send over a few of their products, but they're not paying me or telling me what to say in any capacity. I chose these particular lights because they really stood out from the rest of what was available. Everything about the design is extremely high quality and also unique, even the packaging. Instead of glass, these are made from a kind of plasticky material, so they're a lot more durable, and they're also a bit frosted or diffused, which is great for having that nice soft lighting in your space. And what's great about these is that they can be attached to any kind of regular lighting socket. You don't have to go get some fancy mount to have these in your space. When I was searching for different smart lighting options, the majority of them appeared to just be regular light bulbs with colors and Wi-Fi control, but with these, it's very clear that they're making an effort to be their own thing. So I absolutely recommend these if you're looking for some kind of smart lighting option for your space, and there will be a link to the Lifx website in the description. So before I talk about the uses of these and why they're so great for creators, I want to just show you the specific setup that I've got going on here. So obviously, all the lights are back there. My key light is not a smart light, it's just the regular umbrella light that I'm used to using, but there's 4 different lights behind me when I'm filming. There's actually an overhead that I don't use when I'm shooting because it kind of creates a cast and messes up the skin tone, but that's just a fixture right in the middle of the room with 1 bulb in it. The first light that I have on when I'm filming is one in this little hallway section back here, and that's the same, it's just an overhead fixture with 1 light bulb in it. I've also got a couple of can lights in this section back here, one to light up that wall in the background and the other to act as a backlight and kind of create some color contrast. To choose a color for the light, you select the hue, saturation, and lightness that you want, which basically means that you can create any color imaginable, which is great because it means you can really fine-tune the setup and get the colors just right in camera. Before I had these lights, I would spend like 15 minutes before I even turned the camera on just messing around with different gels trying to get the color right, but with these I can pretty much just select it super quickly before I start shooting and have it just right. Being able to fine-tune the colors in camera also makes grading a lot easier and also less destructive to your clip. So instead of having to go in with the hue and saturation controls and select the colors and shift them around, I can pretty much just add contrast and I'm done grading this shot. But the flexibility to change the color also means that these don't just have to be for a really stylized look like this. They can basically pretend to be normal lights. What's great about this is that the lighting that you use creatively and the lighting that you use practically to just light your space can be the same. Because the lighting is so integrated into the space, it's not taking up any extra room and it allows you to transform boring practical lights into something useful for your videos. For example, this hall light in the back. This entire lighting process becomes even more seamless because of the app control. You can group and control different lights together. So I have these 2 lights that light the walls in the back in a group, so I can turn them on and off and change the color of them at the same time. You can also set timers and schedules for the lights. So I have mine set to all turn on at 6:30 in the morning to help me wake up, or you could do kind of the opposite and have them get darker and warmer later in the day to help you sleep. But what's probably my favorite feature of the app, to be honest, is all the fun and weird animations that you can do with the different lights. So we've all seen this one that cycles through different colors. My personal favorite is spooky mode, where it basically just flickers the lights and turns them all off occasionally. Not particularly practical for the day-to-day, but I mean, this spooky mode feature isn't really something that I use on the day-to-day, but what I do use pretty consistently is the themes. So there's different themes that you can use, kind of presets to change the colors of the lights. So we've got this one called Dream. This is actually what I use when I'm editing to kind of just vibe out and get in the zone for editing my videos. Here, let's turn spooky mode back on. There we go. It's really just a lot of different options and fun stuff to mess around with and see what you can create and what you like for your space. So if what I've shown you in this video is something that you're interested in and think you might want to integrate into your own space, make sure to go check out Lifx in the description. I absolutely recommend them. And this is one of the first of many different changes I'm going to be making to this space, so stay tuned to see the rest of those. That being said, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, do feel free to share your support by leaving a like on the video, sharing it with your friends, or even subscribing to my channel. I upload 2 new filmmaking tutorials every single week. But that's all for now. Keep creating, and I'll see you in the next one.